If you could, first of all, take me back to that night, what happened?
I was sitting on the couch with my girlfriends.
This was at a club.
It was at a club, and I was talking to them, and next thing I know, there's a hand up my skirt. And I basically just pushed the hand away, turned and looked, got up off the couch, and we all moved. It was very packed. There were people everywhere, as it was then. And, you know, I recognized the eyebrows right away, and I turned to my girlfriends, and I was like, look at this dude. And they're like, oh, that's Donald Trump. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's Donald Trump, the eyebrows. And I was like, you know, he just stuck his hand up my skirt. Ew. And then we just sort of went off the rest of our night. We moved, and that was that.
Did he say anything to you before or after that, or during it?
No.
Had you seen that you were sitting next to Donald Trump?
I did not see that I was sitting next to him. I wasn't aware of that. I was talking to somebody here. And if you've ever been to a nightclub, that's a hot one. You know, you could be sitting next to people that you don't know. It's very easy.
One of the things Donald Trump has said today is that he rarely went out alone, that he wouldn't have been sitting alone. Was he sitting alone? Was he sitting with other people? Do you know?
Well, the place was very packed and very crowded, so that he was alone, I doubt it. Okay. I didn't see who he was with, but there were people everywhere. I mean, he could have been sitting there alone in the midst of a crowd. I don't know. That, you know, he was sitting next to me.
Did you say anything to Donald Trump when he did this?
I didn't. I just got up and sort of made very quick eye contact and just moved.
When you made eye contact, did he acknowledge you at all, or I mean,
no, just sort of a quick glance. It was sort of like nothing really.
Did your friends see what happened, or did you talk to them about what happened?
Well, right then I did, and they were all like, "Well, that's Donald Trump," and I said he just put his hand up my skirt. Unfortunately, I'm not in contact with those people anymore, but quite a few of my other friends who I saw recently afterwards, of course, I told all of them. And
at the time,
you know, we had a conversation about it.
At the time, what did you think about it? I mean, it's a startling. I mean, that's a startling thing to have happen.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. It was one of those things that happened really quickly, and I pushed him off and moved away. And I sort of didn't really ponder on it that long. And I didn't tell anybody. I've seen a few people like, oh, well, you should have said something. Well, yeah, say what? To who?